Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. Just make sure that you tune in to List Wits. You're watching List Wits. If you're blaming the right way, just make sure that you tune in to List Wits.
Ladies and gentlemen, how's everyone doing tonight? It's going to be kind of quiet around here for a little bit because my usual crowd is still watching one of their other shows. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome those of you that are here to List Wits. We are the one, we are the only live interactive game show that comes to you live from YouTube, Twitch Me, Mixer, Streamy. What can we say? Ladies and gentlemen, we are what you would call a throwback to some of your favorite TV show or TV game shows of all time. And hopefully everybody is doing well out there. Actually, I think I actually lost one. I lost Mixer. Who knew? So bear with me 1 minute, guys, while we try to get that one reconnected. But, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are having a very good start of the week. It is Wednesday. It means we made it halfway through for the most part. Unless you lurk a Wednesday to Sunday schedule. And then, ladies and gentlemen, you guys have my sympathy. And I hope that it does get better for you. I hope that it does. Whoop, wrong window. Damn it. There we go. Always got to make sure I hit the right thing. I always forget to hit the right button when I'm doing this. For those of you guys that don't know, in addition to the OBS stream software, we got about 5 PowerPoint presentations for various games. We got the Restream chat running. It gets really busy on this machine. It gets really busy. It's one of the reasons that it took us so long to make the full move over to Twitch. But believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that don't know, we are 1 month and 1 week away from our 1-year Twitch anniversary. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. 11 months and 3 weeks. Or no, 10 months and 3 weeks. I couldn't do math there for a moment. See, and if they were here, everybody would be able to laugh at me and make fun of me for not being able to do math when I basically give them math questions on occasion. Which, don't tell them, I don't do as often as they pretend to think. It just so happens Countdown was always one of our regulars when we were doing the Playroom. Simply because it was quick, it was easy, and it's right there, and I actually didn't have to do anything to the file. The file was set, ready to go, and so on and so forth. But ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed Wednesday night, which means it is game show night, and hopefully you guys are ready to have a little bit of fun out there, exercise a little gray cells. The good news is, ladies and gentlemen, that I did manage to get a few more packages packed up. I have not yet been able to get them sent. Minky, Moneymaker, Allie, and Red Walrus. I got your 5 done. I'm still digging around looking for boxes I can use to ship stuff out. Hopefully, I use the word hopefully, I'll be able to get some more boxes tomorrow. I'm going to try to get these ones completely wrapped up, finished, and ready to go by tomorrow, and ready to go. That's what I'm hoping. I am not making any guarantees on this one, because every time I make a guarantee, I come up short and I get mad at myself. And then it kind of shows when I start doing the stream. It kind of shows when I start doing the stream. Right now, we only have a few people watching on Twitch that I know of. I can't keep track of the YouTube count. I can't keep track of the other stream accounts. If you are there, please feel free to speak up. Let me know that you are watching and you are enjoying the game shows. We are here every Wednesday night with a abbreviated version, which basically consists of the pregame that you guys see in front of you. It consists of the big puzzle you guys see at the very top of the screen, a couple of lists, and a 4-letter word. Wednesday night, we try to keep it small because we don't give away a lot of stuff Wednesday nights. But if you guys make sure you do come back on Saturday, that is always smalls, larges, vault shots, the whole 9 yards. If you want a shot at something, that's your best chance to get some of the big goodies. Now, people may ask, why do I do the big show on Saturday? Well, I figure I needed something to do on the weekends. I will be honest, I needed something to do on weekends. And it was one of those cases where I have a lot of friends that stream, and it was like I was always bouncing around trying to find a spot. Well, ironically, since we've done the move to Twitch, there's a lot more space. There's a lot less people that I watch regularly that have a set schedule that I truly enjoy. For those of you that don't know, one of the things that I always promote when we stream, and yes, I do watch game streamers, but that is not my primary thing. This is a substitute for playing video games. This is a substitute for watching TV. I'm always looking for some of those unique, real-life talk show creative streams. Like I said, right now, one of my biggest supporters, he's known as my godfather, is the Nerdy Effect. He is probably still streaming right now. If you guys haven't seen him, you do need to check him out. He is a collector's. What's the word I'm looking for? He is a collector of pretty much everything. If you've got a childhood, there is something in his collection that you are a fan of. There is something in his collection that you are a fan of. He's taken his regular Nerdy Effect show break. But he's still doing Comic Corner. He's doing Vlad. I gotta say that right. Vlad Spacers right now. And I gotta go double check and make sure the stream is still running. Yep. Okay, we're still good. For those of you that are Twitch users, you guys got to tell me what's the difference with the new setup, the low latency thing, because I'm going to be honest, I've heard nothing but bad things about it. I've heard nothing but bad things about the low latency now on Twitch. Hello, Walrus. What's good, my friend? You are the first one to actually speak up and say anything tonight. So it's been a very, 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 very quiet night. So yeah, like I said, it looks like he just finished. So like I said, guys, if you get the chance, you have to please make sure you check out the Nerdy Effect. He is my godfather. If it weren't for him, I wouldn't be doing this. Hello, Money. What's good? Oh, I know, DMK. It didn't really matter because there wasn't really too many people in. It was pretty much empty except for a couple of lurkers, and I don't ever mention the lurkers unless they ask or say something. So it's like as long as I caught the NorCal bit, I'm happy. I caught the NorCal bit, and I'm happy. Your audio is not caned. Cane? No, I don't. I don't even carry. I don't even use the cane as much as I should anymore. What did I do with the cane? That's a good question. I don't know what I did with the cane. But yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Saturday was absolutely wonderful. I will be honest with you guys. Last Thursday, I was in that spot where it's, why the hell am I doing this? I really was. It's like Thursday night. Um, no, it's been fixed for a while, DMK. It's actually been fixed for a while. It was one of those things where the Gato sound card actually caused problems, and it was basically, I actually had to go run the Gato software and then come back, and it worked. Um, like I said, I don't know why it shouldn't have, and I had to turn the camera. Just so you guys know, this is something I did learn. Um, if you have a camera and you do get that clicky audio, actually turn the pixelation down on your camera by one level. I actually learned that a couple of weeks ago. I learned that a couple of weeks ago. Uh, Allie, I've still got to figure out how the hell, and I don't know how. Did you have the track 2 on complete reverse? Because the way you had it should not have worked. I'm serious, because like I said, I've had my track up, and I had it in a similar layout to yours, and track 2, unless you just don't use the crossover between 1 and 2. If you don't use the crossover between 1 and 2, then it's fine. Because I will guarantee you, if you try to move a train on your set right now, from track 1 to track 2, it's going to hit that crossover switch, and it's going to stop. I'm just warning you, it's going to stop. So just a word of advice. That's why I kept trying to ask you, do you actually try to get from the outer track to the train set, or the train yard? Because hello Minky, how we doing, my dear? Because I guarantee you, when you come in from 1 to hit 2, your train is going to stop dead in the water on track 2. I'm just saying, just to let you know. And I wish I could put my train set back together right now, but it's still got all sorts of stuff up there. Because I actually tried that once, Allie, and I burned out one of the engines. So I'm just warning you, don't use the cross. All right, in that case, you're good. Don't use the crossover from 1 to 2. I'm just warning you. But yeah, like I said, it's one thing I did learn is if you guys are getting the cracking on your screen, actually it's a camera thing. Drop the camera. I can't remember the term now. The 920 by 1080. Drop it down by one level, because for whatever reason your camera actually will steal computing cycles from the microphone, and that's what actually fixed mine. All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I have been talking for 26 minutes. No, actually I will say I've been talking for 16 minutes. Yeah, but it's not the bit rate it steals. Pixelate. We'll call it pixelate. I know the word's in my head and I can't think of it. The word is in my head and I cannot think of it at the moment. Resolution. Thank you. That is the word I was trying to think of, DM. Resolution 1 level, and it actually will fix the problem. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as I got to get a few things set up here, and it always takes a while for this next step to kind of cross over. So I kind of have to do this a little oddbally. There we go. Oh, I forgot to turn that down. Ah, wrong window. There we go. Oh, that's too low. Told you, I'm playing with like 7 pieces of software at any one given time. Hello, Vibronic. What's good, my friend? How are things going? All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that is your first chance to actually try to win something tonight. Basically, every episode starts off with our infamous 4-letter word. And our 4-letter word is very simple. There is a word that goes right down the middle of the screen from top to bottom. And the word is read in order from top to bottom on the list. Well, thank you, Vibronic. No, you did. I will have to go back and look, Walrus. I will have to go back and look. The pregame stuff is kind of a helpful hint if you happen to get the one-player game. Just to let you know, it's the helpful hint for the one-player game. Yeah, give me 1 minute, Vibronic. Money, thank you for saying that one. Ladies and gentlemen, the 4-letter word is a major feature of our show. You will see an episode at the start of every episode where basically, if you can get the 4-letter word and our Alex Trebet bot catches it, or I catch it, you will get a shot at the vault. I actually have Money's vault prize sitting over there. I've got it boxed up. I'm going to have it shipped out this week, Money. I promise. It's just a matter of which day of the week I'm going to get it out for you. All right. Let me get back on track. I kind of lost myself when I had to point Money's out. If you guys have not seen Freddy Ready's Welcome to Hell Part 2, please check him out on YouTube. It is basically Freddy's Ready. He is a great character, and he does these fantastic animations. And like I said, I sent him a message, and I forgot to send him a message asking if he would do an animation just for me so I could cover the webcam when I'm not actually on camera. Which, the good news is I should be on a lot tonight if I don't die sweating in this jacket tonight. So again, please make sure you guys check out Freddy's Ready, Welcome to Hell, Episode 1, Episode 2, and I can't wait to see the mischief of Episode 3. But yeah, like I said, if you can get this 4-letter word, it goes right down the middle of the screen. So if you think it is where, which is a legitimate word, that's all right, Nerdy. I was there when you had the camera problems. I actually got a lot of talking in to myself about some things I had to do. So we're cool. So for instance, you had where. That would give you sway, time, court, coat, and read. All 4 valid 4-letter words. And it would be a legitimate word, but it is not the specific word that we are looking for right down the middle. All right, so getting back to where I was. You guys just basically get to guess at the 4-letter word. Whoever gets it will get a shot at our vault. And our vault is basically a very special, very large prize that has been set aside. And if you can guess the 4-digit combination that opens the vault, you will get what's inside of it. The bonus is we actually give you 1 number off for every 4-letter word puzzle that is solved. There are some stipulations to that, of course. Yeah, character. I thought that was his face. No, not what it was covered with. That was all character. Oh, see, Pooh Bear started streaming. She knows I'm on and she started streaming. I love you, Pooh Bear, but you're evil. Now, DMK, I used there was a couple of where examples, WEAR. I do not give you guys any hints on the 4-letter word. Well, see, I got in there just after you did the first reset, and my guess is you had the mute on the mixer side on OBS, because I actually did that one day. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had the microphone on, and I'm talking and talking and talking and talking, and it took 5 minutes for Yoda to step up and say, we can't hear you. I'm sitting there talking, and I mean, I've gone on this long rant for 5 whole minutes, and then Yoda says, we can't hear you. And I look down, and it's like, there's a big slash through the microphone mixer signal. And it's like, it was my Danny situation. It was my Frodo situation that you have had, Nerdy. You had to reinstall it? Wow. See, and he makes fun of my microphone, but my microphone works. It was clicky, but that wasn't even microphone related. No, I pick on Nerdy because I know Nerdy will take it with a grain of salt. Nerdy, I am going to be sending, let me make sure I get this right. Allie, I will be sending your package to Nerdy this week so that he can put it in with the rest of the stuff that he said he was going to send to you. It's actually got Allie's name on it in care of the Nerdy Effect. So Nerdy, don't open that one if you get it. That one is nothing in there except for what is for Allie this time. One of these days I'm going to buy you some really good stuff. Oh, why did it not touch mine then? Why did it not touch mine? That's the question. Okay, but where was I? It must like Logitech stuff. Vibronic, to answer your question, I apologize. I wasn't ignoring you. I kind of got sidetracked explaining the rules of the 4-letter word. Minky, yours is going out as well, just to let you know. Yes, those pictures that you see that I do flip that back to every so often, those are some of the prizes that are available. Actually, I will be honest, it's pretty much every prize in the prize pile. It just goes through and picks the pictures at random. So sometimes the pictures get picked a little more often than others. Ow, freaking sweat bump. I hate those, don't you guys? It is like freaking 80 degrees, and I still have to do the yard mowing tomorrow, which is going to be an effing nightmare. Yes, I am a family-friendly show, so you will rarely hear me say the F-bomb. DMK, no, it is not going to be a Target exclusive. I actually looked it up because I did not realize they had started this set last year. It actually started in 2017. The Ghostbusters one is not a Target exclusive. See, like I said, guys, I do look at my Instagram, even if I don't post as much on Instagram as I should. I know one of them is an exclusive, but the Ghostbusters one is not listed as an exclusive. I want to say the Knight Rider one might have been. I want to say the Knight Rider one might have been the exclusive one. I think. Now you got me trying to remember what I was reading. Now you got me looking back and saying, which one did I see? Yeah, but I think the Knight Rider one was an exclusive one, but I don't remember to who. No, it wasn't on IG. You had to go digging through like a bunch of websites. I had to go digging through about 4 or 5 websites just to find information on the various sets. Because, dude, if I could get my hands on those, those would be going in the prize pile as large as in a heartbeat. So yeah, like I was saying, I do. Just so you guys do know, I do read my Instagram. I just haven't posted as much. I I am trying to get more active on Twitter. Yeah, you're talking about the car sets of DMK. You're talking about the cars. But yeah, the Ghostbusters one I do not think was exclusive to anybody. I don't think it was. Now, I may have misread it. I may have misread it, but I don't think I did. Let me go back. I'm trying. Well, everybody's pretty much talking on Twitch right now, so Alex Trebek Box should catch everything. I used the word should. um, what was the other thing? Oh, okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have just joined us, I want to welcome you guys to Wits. We're the only live interactive game show. There are game shows out there. I've actually watched a few of them where you, the chatters, no, there are some older cars from 2017. The pictures. I've actually because that's what confused me. That's what confused me was there are some 2017 postings on that same batch of cars. Because I went back and looked, DMK. I actually found one from oh, Minky taking it. Minky taking it. It is Leaf. Leaf. I saw Minky was playing close to it earlier. I think Bros was close to it, or Fallen was close to it earlier, and one other person was in the right ballpark. Let's see, Fallen, Talia was the other one that was in the right ballpark. But yeah, the Ghostbusters one is 2018. But yeah, if you look on the there are some that were released in 2017. There are some that were released in 2017. Now I just lost my train of thought. See, DMK, you're breaking me out of my train track set. All right, it'll come back to me. It will come back to me at some point. Nice try, Money. Nice try. It is actually set up where the chat bot, once it sees it, the command is no good for about 15 minutes. Because that gives me pretty much enough time to turn it off. Hello, show. What is good, my friend? Oh, I know what I was going to say. All right, before I forget. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank those of you that actually came in Saturday night, although you guys came in towards the end of the show. Saturday night, we actually picked up 27 followers to the channel. It means a lot to me, guys, that I can get you guys to come in and get you guys to enjoy the show, enjoy everything that happens. Pardon me. There we go. Good brandy. Sorry. Good brandy. It was one of my biggest bumps in terms of... got my vape train right there. In terms of followers, it meant the world to me, guys. Like I said, I just had a feeling... Like I said, last Thursday, I was really down in the dumps. It was one of those things where it was like, I really didn't want to do any streams. And this was the After Dark stuff. And then Friday night, we did the little retro stuff. And we played oh, did it crash again? Oh, no, if it's behind, refresh it. If it's there's a problem going on, Minky. Let me go look. I do have to check every so often because my network has gone a little iffy in terms of streams. But yeah, there is a small problem with their new low latency thing that they're adding. And I talked to a couple of streamers today. They're all getting hit by it. They are actually losing frames for no reason. So if you have the option to use the low latency thing, hello little French lady, don't do it. If you do it, you're going to have to refresh the stream about every 30 minutes, give or take. I don't know why Twitch stuck this low latency thing in, unless they're trying to do net neutrality on their own, which is a very bad idea. Oh, see, well, that's because you have the same one I probably have, Minky. No, actually, it's actually only affected my streaming PC and my laptop. It's like weird. I have yet to figure it out. But yeah, like I said, dang it, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm gonna have to start finishing my sentences before I start reading your comments again. That's what I'm gonna have to start doing. All right, so bear with me, Minky, and I'm gonna get your vault shot up. This will take a second, though. There we go. We tried that way. Well, no, it's kind of the opposite, DMK. It's kind of the opposite, where they're going to end up pushing everybody to the same slow level in regards to everybody has to have the same access. Well, everybody can't afford the super stuff, so we're going to make them get the really low stuff. All right, I know there was one more thing I had to talk about before I did the vault. Let's see. We talked about Freddy. Talked about packages being sent. Talked about packages getting sent. Show spent half an hour trying to get our kitten. Why is he putting the kitten up the tree? He's supposed to get the kitten down from the tree. He's supposed to get the kitten down from the tree. I do know that the chat is kind of flaky on stream for whatever reason. But that's an off and on thing. And if it's one of those things where they're going after restream chat, I'm going to be very, very, very unhappy. Just to let you guys know. Because I like restream chat. It's like the greatest thing pretty much since sliced bread. Well, see, he's just said he tried to get the cat up the tree. Why did he put the cat up the tree is what I'm asking. Show just spent half an hour trying to get our kitten 10 meters up the tree. You guys are reading this the same way I am, right? I'm just asking. I want to make sure we're all reading it the same exact way. I am not a fan of grammar Nazis, but that one I had to pick on, little French lady. And like I said, oh, that was the thing I had to bring up. I get why some people are very particular about people using English when they're doing the chats, but it's kind of like there's a limit to what you should do. There's an absolutely fantastic Australian streamer I found yesterday, and and one of the rules is you have to use proper English, including punctuation, capitalization, and so on, because it makes the chat easier to read. It's literally this grammar issue has almost turned me off the channel because, and I say almost, you guys know I'm particular about you guys spelling right and all that good stuff because that's the way the show goes. There is a limit to how far you should take your internet rules. I really understood the point of this. Make your sentences so I can read them. But when you get on there and you have one person that's basically say, hey, follow rule 1, end your sentence with a period. And it was like, really? And like I said, the guy's stream is fantastic, is absolutely hilarious. It was the grammar Nazism, and I apologize for using the word, that has come close to turning me off of him. There's a fine balance between understanding that people that use mobile phones or portable devices are going to have spell check issues or grammar issues. There is a difference between going after somebody that can't speak English, fizz kid, and what's the word I'm looking for? There's a difference between people that don't want to type correctly and people that just make mistakes. And it was like, wow. Like I said, this is just one guy I've learned. Find a balance, streamers. It's a great idea, but when they're that tight-handed, you're going to drive off more than you bring in. Well, like I said, this one we literally spent, and his name is Top Hat and Champagne or something like that. He is a hilarious streamer. He is a fantastic streamer from what I've seen and everything he does. But it's like having to deal with every one of so-and-so's comments being blasted for leaving a period off at the end or forgetting to capitalize one word. It was spoiling the fun. It really was. Like I said, just find a balance, guys. If you're a streamer, find a balance. Enjoy what you get. All right, so I'm done with my rant for the night. And like I said, if you guys do get to go see TH in Champagne, please check him out. He is absolutely hilarious, fun, great. Just be careful about your typing skills. That's all I'm going to say. It's the air up there. You got to get the whole thing into. No, it's the air up there that they're there with. All right. I'm sorry, Mickey. I got sidetracked. I had to get my little rant in for the day. And ironically, I'm not ranting in Money tonight. I'm not ranting in Lethal tonight. I'm not ranting in Nerdy tonight. I'm not ranting in the Knuckleheads tonight. I'm ranting in Australians mods. Sorry, I had to do it just for the fun of it. All right, so Minky, what you see on the board is the vault. Every row at the moment has 3 numbers removed from the vault. Which means you get to pick one of those 4 rows, and I'm going to remove an incorrect number for you. The number I choose is going to be completely random on the row you select. So, Minky, with that, I need the row that you would like me to remove an incorrect number from. So, if you want me to remove a number from the top row, you tell me orange. You want me to remove a number from the second row, you tell me white, blue, or green. See, Money knows. Money knows. It's like every time I rant, I'm ranting on one of my usual friends. It's all in love. It's because I respect them and I appreciate everything they do. All right, Minky, you are taking row number 4. And Something's wrong. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Nope. Okay, we're good. I thought I had something screwed up. All right, so Minky, from row number 4, we are going to remove the green row. Let's get rid of the extra 5. We don't need that 5 down at the bottom. All right, so with that, Minky, what we are looking for is a 4-digit combination. The first number will be in the orange row. The second number will be in the white row. The third number will be in the blue row. And the last number will be in the green row. So, with that, Minky, what 4-digit number do you think is opening the vault tonight? And I do have to turn the music off for 1 minute because I do have to hear the sound effects. And again, guys, like I said, just so you guys know, your points on Twitch are known as whammies. So if you guys ever want to see how many points you got, you use exclamation point whammies. And right now there are only 2 ways to redeem points. Whammies. I'm working on ways to kind of redeem the other. I'm trying to come up with other ways to redeem the points. But I'm thinking if I want to do anything that's left, it's going to have to be a very, very large number. That's what I'm thinking it's going to have to be. Because you can't get a vault shot for a reasonable number. You can't get a wheel spin for a reasonable number. So if you guys had any ideas on what I should use to do for point redemption or whammy redemptions, let me know. Because I will be interested. Because I found out from Freddie I can only use them on one service or another. And since I am leaving Twitch as the primary service, that is where the whammies are going to be found. All right, so we are waiting for Minky to give us the 4-digit number that she thinks is going to open the vault. And we're going to see if we're going to add something to her prize pile. She actually got the Supergirl DC Bombshell Magnet Saturday, I think. It is pretty much straight guessing, Minky. It is pretty much straight guesswork. I will tell you right now, 2 gives you a specific number. Ignore it. I'm surprised he hasn't put it up yet. Because it was absolutely hilarious one night. We're down to 3 possible numbers. And we end up taking one of the wrong numbers off the vault. And so there were only 2 possible numbers left. And Took, not paying attention, calls a number that was called earlier in the same night and misses his vault shot.
Eric Shots, right?
Why is my computer, my dot talking to me? All right, Minky has given us 3, 7, 1, 8. And if you ever remember the old show Dream House, that's how this kind of works.
Sorry, something went wrong.
All right, so we're going to plug 3718 into the vault combination lock. We get ready. We press the little red button, and it is not 3718. What did we say? 3718? Yeah, 3718. So that is not the combination to the vault, which means the vault remains locked. But yeah, there were a bunch of shows that actually used this format. It was particularly, and again, I get a lot of my stuff from British television. When I used to work as a front desk clerk at the hotel, I would bring my computer in, and I would actually be able to, and this was back in the days when ITV Play was actually available to be watched online. And I basically watched The Mint which was basically every show they would give about 4 or 5 chances of people calling in and say, well, what number would you like to do? I will tell you right now that this number, and this number have been removed, and so on and so forth. So that's where I got the vault idea from. Yeah, she probably is. She probably is. All right, so let me get back over to the prize wheel screen real quick while I get the next bit loaded up. Like I said, but I will say this, and then again, we make fun of Fatality because Fatality is the one that did it. Fatality actually gave me the combination to the vault one night with only one number had been taken off. Well, we told him the rule was, because he had won one of the games, he had to take another number off. So he took another number off, and then he changed his original guess. He literally changed his original guess. I love Fatality, but it is pretty much one of those moments that I am going to remember in history forever. He had it. And for whatever reason, he changed his number for no reason whatsoever. All right, so bear with me, folks, as I get over to the right window. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday night, which means it is small prize night tonight and vault shot night tonight. Now, as you guys know, I try to pick a theme for the nights. I've been trying to pick themes for the nights. And for those of you that didn't know, there was a reason the 4-letter word was leaf. The reason was that today is Love a Tree Day. Yes, I'm not even going to ask where they got this idea from. I am not an eco-warrior. I am not one of those green people first, a human second thing. But I thought it was kind of cool to be Love a Tree Day today. However, if you guys are following the Twitter account, did you say Thursday? No. This was back ages ago, DMK. This was ages ago. If you guys are following the Twitter account, which is at list_wits_show, because somebody took my listwits account name. Save a tree, ride a cowboy. There's another day today. And the second day today, and I do not have any, and I wish I did, it is National Sea Monkey Day. Hello, Robert. How are we doing? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is National Sea Monkey Day. For those of you that don't remember, or, well, I'm going to say, which is probably most of you on the channel with the exception of probably Nerdy, maybe DMK, and Fallen and Took at first guess. If you ever remember back in the day, comic books actually towards the end of them had advertisements in them. And they had a lot of advertisements in them, especially on the back cover or the last page. And one of their most famous advertisements was, own a family of sea monkeys. Now, how many of you guys, raise your hands, remember the sea monkey advertisement? It was usually like down at the bottom, it was usually the biggest advertisement on the page, right below the X-ray specs and the what's the other one? No, not the Dakota ring, the snap gum. It was a gag gift. But sea monkeys are kind of like little brine shrimp. Yes. And they were in every freaking comic book. And because today is National Sea Monkey Day, I actually put up on my Twitter account. I found somebody doing it. I had to do a retweet of it, of one of the original commercials or print ads. And it was one of those where it had like three little sea monkeys that they looked like they came from Dr. Seuss. That was the thing I remember, is they actually looked like very badly done Dr. Seuss drawings. And it would always have the one with the crown and the little kid. We need a sea monkey emote. That's what we need, is a sea monkey emote. See, I actually tried to talk my mom into giving me the X-ray glasses, but I don't think I ever tried to talk her into the hover bike. I don't think I ever remember talking her into the hover bike. Of course, this was back before Back to the Future, when we get hoverboards. But yeah, they would send you a little packet, and they would send them in packets of shrimp eggs, brine shrimp eggs. That's all they were. And me being the nerd I was, or the geek I was in school, I actually would take them out and like put them under the microscope to look at them. Sea sloth run, sea sloth run, run sloth run. But yeah, it just kind of brought back some memories in regards to that, and that's what I'm going to actually use the Twitter account for. As you guys know, I do this as a throwback to some of your favorite game shows. So I'm just going to go back and like pretty much I'm going to try, no guarantees, pretty much every day to go back towards the 70s and 80s and maybe some important dates in history and just pull up some of the things that were important and happened. So the Twitter account will be more, yes, they were very much like Shrinky Dinks, Robert. I think Shrinky Dinks was a company that basically tried to sell sea monkeys under a different name because they got in trouble trying to sell them as sea monkeys. So that's going to be the purpose of the Twitter account. It's just basically nostalgia purposes. It could be TV, it could be film, it could be national holiday, or because I think tomorrow I can't do, because tomorrow I think is like Pack Rat Day. And I can't really think of anything to do with Pack Rat, so I'm going to probably go try to find something from film or TV or something that works for tomorrow in that regard. So again, make sure you guys do follow. It is at list_wits, at list_wits_show. And I am going to try to get it somewhere on the stream so you guys can actually see it. The funny thing was, I have better luck getting everything on my 8-bit Friday night stream than I do getting everything on this stream. So it's one thing I do have to fix and I do have to get taken care of. Alright, so like I said, the trick of today, or the trick of every show, is we try to theme it a little. Well, Love a Tree Day was kind of boring. I could have said, yeah, let's just name 10 things about trees. I didn't really like that. So I had to go with the sea monkey theme. You know I had to go with the sea monkey theme, right? So for list number 1, and I got a feeling this is going to be a fairly easy list, to be honest with you. I have a feeling list number 1 is going to be fairly easy for the most part. Bear with me 1 minute. Oh, it won't shrink any further than that? Okay. That sucks. So for list number 1, we are looking for C blank. That's all we are looking for. Our words and phrases that start with the word C. Now, please remember that, and I will give you an example right off the head, Seattle will not be up here because TTLE does not make a word by itself. So there is one example of what will not be up here. Now I'll give you another one. Sea turtle would be a valid one that would be up there. Twisted, taking the first one off the board. Seaweed. sea green, seashell, sea man, sea monster, sea bound, sea maidens. All good guesses, all not there. Sea salt. I almost put sea salt on here. I almost put sea salt on here, and I backed out for number 9. I backed out for number 9 just because I actually liked number 9 a lot better. And Twisted actually taken number 9 off the board. Season. Sea breeze. Sea chicken came close to making it. Sea chicken actually came very close to making it. But at the last minute, I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to embarrass him that way, even if he doesn't show up for the show. Sea hawk, sea dog. All right, and while I'm doing that, you guys will have to bear with me because this jacket is starting to get hot, and I do have to get it off. See, this is where I actually need I need Freddie to give me like a little short goofy animation. Just so I can stick it up there when I'm not on the camera. Now, seal won't work, Robert, because L does not count as a word in itself. Sea fair, sea green, sea sick, sea front. And I'm going to warn you guys, now ling would, if you would call ling a word, ling would actually count. Oh, Twisted just running through them. Twisted getting number 4 off the board. Sea legs. Seashore, not there. Would you quit helping? Even though it's not there. Nice try, Fallen Twisted already beat you to it. Alright, if I had to pick one from what's left, since you got season, I'm going to go... I am going to go with number... And again, this is one of those where I could probably pick any of them, because I don't think there's a lot of hard ones up here.
See something, say something.
Wrong C. I'm going to go with number 6. I'm going to go with number 6. No, Norris. It is C blank, not blank C blank. Chicken of the Sea is not up there.
Oh.
All right, I'm out of brandy. Dang it. Oh, Talia taking number... I got to make sure I get the right one. So far, this is an all T list. Talia and Twisted have pretty much taken all of them so far, yeah.
Oh my.
Little French lady taking one of my favorites off the list.
What was it?
Seabiscuit. Let's see what else we got. We got SeaWorld, Sea Star, Seaman, Sea Salt. Chicken of the Sea is so good. It really is. No, Sea Monkey is not going to be there, Norbs. You kind of knew it couldn't be there because that was the theme of tonight.
Sea cucumber.
Could you guys give me 1 minute? Ah! There are days when I just want to like lock the door so she can't come down. All right, I gotta see what I got left here. I am actually surprised number 1 is. Now she's getting mad at me. I am shocked. No, I really thought number 1 was going to come off. Thank you, Twisted. Alex Trebekbot says, Bubbles, go upstairs. See, I'm thankful. I'm going to say I'm sort of thankful that she said that low enough. Don't give any more answers. You've already said a couple of them.
Oh, I have?
Yes.
Who won my answers?
Nobody's gotten it yet.
Oh.
They didn't hear you. Thankfully.
Okay.
That's why I hate when you guess. Especially my good ones.
Because I know you.
That was my good one.
Okay.
It's one of those that's like, it's a studio. That big red sign that says broadcasting, do not enter.
You don't have that.
I'm gonna get one for the door.
What? You don't like it that I know you that well?
No, not when I'm doing a show.
But I haven't seen the,
Yeah, she hadn't even seen the list, and she guessed like 3 of them before you guys did. She guessed sea legs, sea lion, and one that I can't repeat.
Oh, I actually haven't guessed those.
I would have sworn it was one you said.
No.
I do know you did say one of them.
Yeah.
So there's a big hint, folks. There's a very big hint for you.
Pay attention to the voice in the background.
Up! Look, they've already given you the command. Where is it? Right there. Bubbles, go upstairs.
Oh, I was just peeking, seeing what was
What?
under 1, 2, and 3.
Seabiscuit's the only one they've gotten.
Oh, okay.
Surprisingly, like I said, I really thought number 1 was coming off. Hey, they didn't get. There it is. Need the straw.
For the drink.
Yes, for the drink. That's the one. That's the one thing where I'm kind of like. Now you guys see what I put up with. It's kind of like it amazes me. No, little French ladies. No, 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 no. It's kind of like I make fun of Nerdy because when Ginger Geist is there during the regular streams, it's like, how does he keep his own calm? And Fallen breaking the tees from sea to shining sea.
Not necessarily because
Oh, little French lady broke the tees too.
Yeah. Well, it's the Fallen. So it's still a T.
No, it's Fallen. It's still Fallen. It is Fallen. As long as that's up there, it's just Fallen. All right, see, what have I missed? Now, see, seamstress won't work, Angela, because M-S-T-R-E-S-S is not a word. I was trying to find some good ones to sneak in like that, but I just couldn't find a lot of good ones that I liked. Took taking the CBs. Another T. Somebody else getting another T on the board. And I am in total shock that number 1 has not come off. Actually, 7, I think, came off somewhere, and I missed it. I see it from Robert, so bear with me, guys. I'm trying to make sure Robert, I'm going to give you credit right now. Nope, Talia beat you to it. I did miss one, and I got sidetracked because that was when Bubble started throwing answers out there. All right, so I have to give it to Talia. Actually, I think I have Talia's name written by it. I actually do have Talia's name written by it. Talia was the first one to give me SeaWorld. So we are down to number 1 and number 6. CB. It is basically naval construction. Twisted is the name that's given to. My dad was actually a CB.
Construction Battalion.
Naval Construction Battalion, NCB. And it actually got changed. They actually got known as the Seabees. They are basically the construction people. They're the ones that would build the bridges, build the naval bridges, the amphibious landing locations, and so on and so forth. Oh, Red taking the sea cucumber. See, Red. Now, if you play back YouTube, I'm gonna have to smack you a little bit. I am gonna have to smack you a little bit if you went back and played. Oh, I like the seashells by the seashore. That's a good one. Now I'm gonna say right now I am totally shocked. I'm gonna go back and check the chat to make sure I haven't missed it. Oh, I did miss it. I did miss it. That's why I do go back and try it. That's why I've started keeping the page up. But Angela actually got the seahorse. Like I said, I kind of wish this is where I kind of wish the bot could count spaces. In regards to that. Sea cucumbers are kind of
like a sponge.
I don't know if they're officially sponges.
But they're kind of along that line.
They're kind of like amoebas of sort. Kind of. So yeah, like I said, I've kind of learned to keep the Twitch page up. And in case it crashes, I'm going to double check everything before I close the Twitch page again. Because they got mad at me Saturday when it dropped. I lost all the comments. And it was like the last batch of comments actually had some of the answers that I never saw.
Oh.
They got mad at me. It's like technical difficulty. I didn't do it. I swear I didn't do it. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8:30, which means we still got plenty of time. Yes, Bubbles is my ginger. Bubbles is my ginger. So,
with an evil laugh.
Yeah, she just laughs more evilly than Ginger does. All right, so what I decided for the list tonight is there is only one slot on here. And this slot is for a vault slot. I figure I'm going to be nice. I'm going to do the first one for a vault slot. The second one will be, the problem is I'm like ahead of schedule, like way ahead of schedule. Which means I may get through all three lists tonight.
Does that mean you'll do any 4-letter words?
No.
No more?
No, I try to only do one 4-letter word a night. Team Bubbles. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, with that, we're going to find out who's going to get another shot at the vault. And I'm going to lay odds. Let's just say we put the Fallen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to guess it's going to be somebody whose username starts with a T. I'm just going to guess. There's going to be somebody's username that starts with a T.
Just by the odds.
Just by the odds. But we're going to find out. And we're going to see if Twisted Sea Legs.
Nope.
It is not Twisted Sea Legs.
Oh, what did Little French Lady say?
Little French Lady got Seabiscuit.
Well, no. She said something. I didn't see it.
Oh, she said, Bubbles, please feel free to help us anytime. No! Or I'm going to stick the up command permanently up there. It's going to go on the screen. I'm going to put a big sign that says, Bubbles, go upstairs.
Aww.
Let's find out if Talia's... No, because yours starts with a 5, Walrus, so I can't do yours. It is not SeaWorld for Talia. Let's go with...
Sea to shiny sea.
Let's go with the. All right, you heard her. She wants to see if it's the falling one. It is not the fallen one. It's going to be cool if I go through all the T's and none of the T's actually get it.
But then that means. Oh no,
That means that I got 2 Canadians on the list. Is it Twisted Season? It is not Twisted Season. I'm getting down to the it's a T or a Knucklehead or Angela.
Oh, come on, Angela. La, 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 la.
Is it Talia? No, it is not Talia.
Get rid of the Canadians.
Get rid of the Canadians? All right. You heard her. Is it Little French Lady's Seabiscuit?
Oh.
No, wrong slot. Is it the hardest one on the board? At least I thought it was the hardest. The sea cucumber?
Oh.
Red, I'm going to have to smack you because I just sealed your box. I just sealed it like right before before I started the broadcast.
Well, that just means another box.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Redwall. Thankfully, it's just a vault shot.
Yeah.
It is just a vault shot tonight for the C list. But yeah, like I said, if he gets the vault, I am going to have to smack him because, like I said, I just sealed it up.
Oh. Well, the vault won't fit in there.
Well, that's true. The vault won't fit because you don't know which one it is, though, do you?
But I know the vault won't fit in there.
It's the white box over there. Just send it to Angela. See, there's somebody that I know really wants it, but he doesn't play enough to get in on it, particularly on the lists.
Yeah.
All right, so bear with me, folks, because he has told me he wants that.
So take the 13th number.
The 13th number.
Yeah.
You don't get to choose their number. They got to choose their number. And there are certain rules involved in choosing the number.
Right.
There are actually certain rules involving the number. All right, bear with me, Red. I'm making progress, I promise. The co-hostess with the mostess is
Being distracted.
is being very distracting at the moment.
Well, you said you were ahead of time, so I'm providing you filler.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yes.
Somehow that doesn't always work. All right, Red. Now, as you guys know, now here's the one rule for those of you that are new, that have never been here before. As you guys can see, we now have 4 numbers missing off the bottom row. All the other rows have 3 numbers missing off of them. So you can only basically pick from a row that has the fewest numbers missing. So in this case, Walrus, we need you to pick either the orange row, the white row, or the blue row. Oh, keep going, Robert. It doesn't bug me in the slightest. Some of them are actually pretty good. 686 tree. No, I thought it was 6869. I thought it was 6869 was the one you screwed up on. So it would be 6869. All right, Walrus wants a number removed from row 2.
Okay, wait. Pick the 13th number, starting with number, look at me.
Yeah, but if it's the right number, I can't pick it.
Well, skip it. Skip over that right number.
All right, Walrus, with that, coming off the board is the number 4. I just realized I haven't turned the music back on. It's all Bubbles' fault. That's all I'm gonna say. It's Bubbles' fault. I'm sitting there like I'm getting ready to turn the music off for the vault, and it's like it's not playing. Up.
Buy a vowel.
All right, Red. So with that, we need the 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault tonight, my friend. And then we will be jumping into list number 2, which will be for the small prize and the vault shot. All right, Walrus going to go with 2864. Ladies and gentlemen, we plug 2864 into the vault computer. I actually put that in there for them.
Yay.
We press the little red button, and it is not 2864, which means the vault's closed for at least one more list. But you never know. You never know what just might happen on the second list of the evening. And again, for those of you that are not noticing, at the very top of the screen there is a puzzle, which is pretty much a bonus prize. The trick is you have to tell me what the actual answer to the puzzle is and how you get it. And I just realized what I do need to fix. Hold on 1 second.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
No, I actually have one prize I have to take out of the prize pile that I've been forgetting to do.
Oh.
Because this is actually going to Twisted.
Oh. Twisted.
I forgot to do it. It's that because it just showed up in one of the pictures, and I'm like, I thought I pulled it,
Oh.
and I haven't pulled it yet. Robert, you see what you've done? You have created a monster.
What?
You have created, well, because he goes, when I get mad, I throw list fists. Angela goes, the female version is list tits.
Yeah.
Robert goes, the UK version is list Brits.
Oh, yeah.
What was it?
Uh,
List mitts. List grits.
the 80s version is list bits.
Yep. You've created a monster, Robert. Yeah, and like I said, Angela actually beat you guys all to that one. She actually beat you guys all to that one. Y'all are slow on the draw. That's what it is. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for list number 2 of the evening.
The vault list.
Nope. Well, the prize list. Prize and vault list. And like I said, we were going theme tonight. We were definitely going theme tonight.
Monkey.
And you guys saw what list number 1 was C blank. So it was pretty obvious what list number 2 was going to have to be. List number 2 tonight is your caffeine and drug. That would do it. That would do it. We are looking for famous monkeys. We are actually looking for famous monkeys for list number 2 of the evening.
What did he do?
That's it, Talia. I love you dearly. Smack.
Wait a minute, what did...
All right, let's see what we got. We got Spider Monkey, Curious George, King Kong. Clyde by Walrus is definitely on there.
I missed what Talia said. Did she say that Listwitz was a monkey?
No, it was something else.
Ah.
Angela stealing. Everybody else went King Kong. Angela went Donkey Kong.
Aww. Coco.
Coco, Clayton, Albert, Davy Jones, Diddy Kong, Dr. Jekyll taking. I really was going to be surprised if anybody got Bonzo. I was going to be really surprised if anybody got Bonzo.
I know.
Bubbles the Chimp, Bongos, Abu, Bubbles, Harambe, Donkey Kong Jr. I don't think it's too soon. Angela, but that's me. Mighty Joe Young. So again, ladies and gentlemen, for list number 2 on the only interactive game show that comes to you live from Twitch
This is
every Wednesday night, every Saturday night, I would like to welcome you guys to List Wits, where there are 3 simple rules. Nim, Abu. Yeah, but you know, everybody makes fun of me because I picked the old ones, and Bonzo is an older one.
Hey, it had Ronald Reagan in it. But this is a very curious list.
They've already tried Curious George. Nice try, though. But ladies and gentlemen, the one Peter Gabriel sang about in shop. See, that would actually count, Robert, but it is not there. Gordo.
And by monkeys, you pretty much mean
Any
primates.
Any primates.
Humans are primates.
Up.
So any non-human primate.
Yes, any non-human primate.
Okay.
No, I won't even say that. I won't even say any non-human primate. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. So go upstairs before I give away any more hints. Go, 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 go. But yeah, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are here, I want to welcome you guys to List Wits. We are the only live interactive game show where we have 3 simple rules. Watch, play, win. Because you can't win if you don't play, and it's kind of hard to play if you don't watch.
That's right. I forgot the name of his monkey.
I didn't.
Or chimpanzee.
Oh, Angela taking Rafiki. Wow, you guys are going through. I will say this list has lasted a little longer than I thought it would. Evil monkey. I'm trying to see who's left. All right, we got number 1 left, number 3 left, number 5, and number 10. Okay, I had to check. Cheeky monkey. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna try to make sure I didn't miss somebody. Because actually, I'm gonna put the music back on while I'm doing this.
It's about time.
Yeah, it's about time. Bubbles has been distracting me. Oh, okay, that one has not come off. I had to make sure there was a certain one that hadn't come off that I hadn't missed. Alright, I gotta go. Oh, Talia taking King Louie from the Jungle Book. shot. Nice try, Minky. Talia beat you to that one. Blip, Marcel, Mojo. Well, see now I'm gonna give you one that's not there. Just I was going to be really evil and put Gleek on here, but I kind of passed. I was going to be really evil because very few people know who Gleek is. Now I am shocked. I really thought Cheetah was going to come off a lot sooner. I really thought Cheetah was going to come off a lot sooner. I thought about Chim Chim. And it was kind of like I liked Gleek better, but I didn't really like Gleek. Although Chim Chim would have been a good one to sneak in here. So we are down to number 3, number 10. And if we get through this, guys, this is the prize list and the vault list. I'm going to actually, because it is only like 8:48, we'll actually pull up the third list tonight. One of those nights where you guys got through the first couple of lists in an hour. It may give us a reason to do the third one tonight for a third vault shot. So again, we do not give you guys any hints until we are down to, whoop, wrong window. Give me a minute. I got to get to the right window. I try to keep 2 windows up top because it's easier for me to see the timers here. Oh, I'm not going to be able to see the timer as clear as I thought I was. There we go. That'll work. Legend of the Monkey King. And you guys have to bear with me. I am stepping off camera slightly because my French fries are starting to get very, very cold. Now, I will tell you guys, if you paid attention to some of my conversation with Bubbles, one of these should be coming off. So again, if you paid attention to my conversation I had with Bubbles while we were on air, one of these should actually be coming off. Yeah, no, Robert, she didn't get home till like right when I started streaming. So it's kind of like, eh. No, they're Hardee's, I think. Yeah, Hardee's ones. Which aren't much better cold. Amy from Congo. I think that was her name, right? Ampersand from Y, the last man. Is it ampersand? So yeah, I apologize for being off camera for a second, guys. But I did have to eat something. I haven't eaten much today. And she stopped off at Hardee's. Now, if there's one person on my channel, I'm kind of surprised they haven't got number 3. Alright, that'll do for quick munchies. Is my timer working? Oh, wait, wrong window. It's a capuchin monkey. So again, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we actually picked two lists related to the theme of the evening, which are sea monkeys, because today is National Sea Monkey Day. So we did a sea blank list, and now we have famous monkeys. And I really want to give another hint for one of these, but I can't do it. I cannot do it. As much as I want to, it pains me to say no, it's not happening. For dessert, they are having banana splits list. Split. Now you're reaching, Robert. Now you're reaching. But yeah, for those of you that are regular viewers of the channel, do not forget we will be on tomorrow night, 9:30. No, the next one will not be day. Well, I only do two. I try to do two. I try to do two theme lists. That's what I try for. Jack from Pirates of the Caribbean. I like that pick, Twisted. I like that pick. Gorod. So the third list actually has nothing to do with Marcel from Friends. That was that Joey's monkey, Marcel? Yeah, I think that was Joey's monkey. Oh, Gunther is a good one. I like the Gunther one. I like the Gunther one. Nah, it won't be that vague, Robert. It will definitely not be that vague. It will have a name. It will definitely have a name. So if you had just said, for instance, the flying monkeys is specific enough where I would have counted that if it was on there. It was what's his face? I thought it was Joey's monkey. Was it Ross's monkey? Okay, shows you how long it's been since I've seen Friends. Prince Kiss Me. Where was I? I just lost my train of thought again. Oh, Blip. I remember Blip. Because the story was the Wonder Twins had Gleek, so when they wrote Space Ghost, they added Blip as an extra character. I don't know if that was true or not. Yeah, oh, that's right. Joey had the duck, Ross had the monkey. Joey had the duck, Ross had the monkey. That's right. All right, so where was I? So anyways, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are joining us, whenever I lose my spot, I'm going to jump right back in. Oh, now that's a great combination. You get Twisted's comment, and right after that, a commercial for Twisted Sense. Oh, I know where I was. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be on tomorrow night, 9:30 to 11. Oh, there you go, Fallen. Took you long enough. I couldn't give it to you on the misspelling. I could not give it to you on the misspelling. I could not say Garad was gonna be legitimate. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow night, 9:30 to 11, we'll be doing the After Dark show, where we basically take either a Jackbox or Your Own Words game and we play it. for pretty much 90 minutes, and it is only 90 minutes. So if you want to get in, you get in early, 9:30, and we pretty much start on the dot at 9:30, maybe a minute or two later. Um, then Friday night we will be doing a retro gaming stream, which is based on some game that is from the emulators that I have, and I got like a zillion emulators now. Although I have learned there are some N64 emulations that don't work too well. I was trying to do on the Raspberry Pi. I was trying to do Cruisin' USA on the N64 version. I got like 5 frames per second while I was trying to test that one. It's like, holy mackerel. Cuddles the monkey. Had to think hard and smell his brain burning. That's what all that smoke was. Coco the monkey. I like Coco the monkey. And then Saturday night, we will be back with another game show. And Saturday night, we actually do a list and a large game. And basically, our large game is where you can win some of the large prizes that you guys have seen a few of. Puppy Baby Monkey. Talia. Talia catching the trick question on the board. It is Mickey Dolenz. It is Mickey Dolenz from The Monkees. Ironically, somebody early had said Davy Jones, and I really thought you guys were going to get Mickey like right after that. I really thought somebody was going to get, because it's Davy Jones, Mickey Dolenz. Those are the two most famous of the Monkees. And I saw Davy Jones come up, and it's like nobody followed it up. Nobody followed Mickey Dolenz up. And I'm like, what am I missing? Now, I had it was basically a choice between Davy and Mickey. And I figured if somebody was thinking along the same lines, they knew there was going to be one trick one. And the Davy Jones one was the one that was just like, it was too quick, it was too easy. I knew a lot. It was either going to be Davy Jones, Michael Nesmith, or Mickey Dolenz. Peter Tork is not as well known as the other three. So I had to pick one of the three that most people actually knew. Yes, Walrus, you did say Davy Jones is a joke, and I thought you were going to keep going through the other ones. And that's why when Bubbles came downstairs and she said non-human primates, and I'm like, I can't say that because it's not true. Davy Jones was the most popular, but I'm going to say Michael Nesmith and Mickey Dolenz were the ones that kind of lasted longer in the memories of people after the group broke up for different reasons. Which I'm not going to go into on this episode because it would take away all the fun of the reason they were on the actual list. So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, well, see, it was going to be either you or Nerdy Fallen that should have gotten Gorilla Grodd. It should have been one of the two of you that should have gotten Gorilla Grodd. And you guys know when I usually mention that there's one that somebody should get, is basically go through the chat and see who's on or who was on. And if they are still here, it's kind of like you know where to look for one of them. But yeah, okay, sorry. I'm sitting there trying to think of what I was trying to say. So we had Cheetah, Bonzo, Gorilla Grodd, Donkey Kong, King Louie, which I was hoping was going to last a little longer. Rafiki, Great Bait, Dr. Zayas, Clyde from Any Which Way But Loose, and Mickey Dolenz from The Monkees. So those were our 10 famous monkeys on Sea Monkey Night. All right, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, It's time to find out who's going to be getting the small prize and who will be getting the vault slot tonight for list number 2. And I got to do this again because I can't remember if I put a number in there or not. So the prize winner will be getting the small, and the player will be getting... Yeah, I'm busy not having a voice. I figured it was going to be gone by the time... Let's put it this way, Nerdy. I'm watching your video, and as I'm listening to the Porn Pirate in the corner, and I knew what was coming when you left the screen. I'm like, dude, there is no way he is going to make an hour with that voice. There is no way in hell he's going to make an hour with that voice. Because I kind of noticed when you had NorCal on, you were trying to let him do most of the talking. And it was like, it was one of those, because normally when you have the Jizzatron, speaking of which, well, I don't want to say move the Jizzatron to the OBS stream. But you can. You do know that, right? Normally, when Jizzy has the Jizzatron on, he does all the talking, and whenever we're on the Jizzatron, our answers are like short and quippy. I noticed it wasn't the same tonight with NorCal. I kind of noticed that. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out who's getting the small prize. And who is getting the vault? Let me see what we got here. We have Talia with 3. Angela La with 2. Walrus with 1. Minky with 1. Fallen with 1. Jekyll with 1. And Twisted with 1. All right. So with that, we always start with the player that's got the most, and that is Talia. And Talia gave us King Louie, Great Bait, and Mickey Dolenz. And just because he's the only he's the only human primate on there, let's see if Mickey Dolenz is a slot winner. Oh, he is not. So Talia down to 2, Angela down to 2, and everybody went on the King Kong bandwagon to start with early. Yeah, you have Donkey Kong and Rafiki. You got Donkey Kong and Rafiki. Everybody jumped on King Kong, but only Angela, Metal Mogwai, got the correct Kong. Is it Donkey Kong? It is not Donkey Kong. And that means we turn our attention back to Talia. Let me check. Let's see. Twisted, Jekyll, Fallen, Talia, Angela, Talia, Minky, Walrus. Nope, got you on 2, my dear. We turn our attention back to Talia, and no, Talia beat you to Great Bait. Talia beat you to Great Bait, I think. Let me go look. I will go check while my stream is still actually working. Let's see. There's Jekyll. Oh, it's already erased. It's way too far back. But yeah, I know it came in before Jekyll's. Let me check Chatbot. Dun-dun-dun. Let's see. Clyde. Diddy Kong. No, Talia was actually pretty early at that, like 8:43. Talia was like pretty early with 8:43 for Great Bait. All right, where was I? There we go. All right, so we're going to do Great Bait. Is Great Bait our winning slot? No, it is not. All right, so that means everybody is left on the board with a 1 in 7 chance. Twisted, Jekyll, Fallen, Talia, Angela, Minky, and Walrus. And the rule is, we do the knucklehead first. Is it Clyde? No, it is not Clyde from Every Which Way But Loose. All right, who do I want to pick next? Let's pick Fallen. Since I already sent Fallen a package, if he gets a small prize, I can put it away for a later date. Is it Fallen who had to type in Gorilla Grodd about 4 times to get the spelling right? Oh, there it is. And Fallen was smart to stick with it. It is Gorilla Grodd. And that means we are now looking for the vault shot. And the vault shot for this list goes to, right at the top, it is Twisted. Twisted will be getting the vault shot tonight. Sigh of a relief from Listy. And just so we can erase the others and prove that none of them have anything behind them, there you go. So Twisted will be getting the vault shot for the evening. And Fallen will be getting the small prize for the monkey list. All right, so with that, bear with me, ladies and gentlemen, as we do a flip over to... our other things. Now, wait a minute, Twisted. You keep saying it's rigged. I'm going to keep the motorcycle statue. I'm just going to warn you. You keep saying it's rigged. I'm keeping the motorcycle statue. Hint, hint, hint. All right, so bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to start with Twisty on this one. All right. So, Twisty, with that, you have 2 rows from which you can pick from. You may take a number off the orange row or the blue row. So, Twisted, would you like me to pull a number off the orange row or the blue row for you, my friend? Well, see, little French lady's like, yeah. Make him lose everything, because she's in love with the puppy dog statues. All right, Twisted says take 1 off the orange. And coming off the orange is... let's dump the 9. All right, Twisted. So, with that, we are looking for a 4-digit number that you think is opening the vault this evening. I gotta figure out who I'm going to get ready to raid after the stream. I haven't even thought about that. I may take you guys over to THA. We may raid that one. All right, Twisted. Twisted, going with the combination 3, 9, 2, 6. We put that number into the vault computer. We press the little red button. No, it is not 3926, which means the vault is closed for a little bit longer. No, they have faith that you're not going to win it. That's what, oh crud! Don't tell me it crashed. All right, there we go. Oof. That started to panic me. My Streamlabs OBS almost locked up on me. I've only had that happen like one other time. Alright, this will take a second to load up the treasure chests. And then following, you will be able to get one of the small prizes tonight. Oh, that's the one that's got to come out. Damn it. The Name Burst game actually has to come out. I'm not sure which one it's in. Hold on 1 second. Bear with me, guys. Because that one is actually going to Mark. Alright. Oh, dude, I told you that's I've had those for a while. I've only given away like 6 prints. And I think I've still got one more somewhere. No, 7 prints. I've given away the Black Widow, the Vision, the 4 Turtles were our group. And then there was the Tiger print and the Chinese artwork print. No, it's actually not on VHS, Angela. It's actually one of the Happy Meals toys. It's one of the Happy Meals toys. Give me a minute. But yeah, he's one of the Happy Meals toys. And it is indeed Elliot. And like I said, I got a ton of those that are they're like slowly getting added. Not these ones in particular, but I ended up picking up like a ton of Happy Meals prizes. So I'm like kind of like every time one prize comes out, I'm picking a new one to put back in there to replace it. All right, so with that, Fallen, we need a number from you between 1 and 179. But yeah, that was that box I picked up, and there was like about 25 of them. And he just basically said, I'll give you all of them for $10. I'm like, heck yes. All right. Fallen, keeping it plain and simple. He's going with treasure chest number 1. And in treasure chest number 1 for Fallen is the Bendable Batgirl. Get your mind out of the gutter, nerdy. The Bendable Batgirl is one of these key rings, and I gotta find the right one. Or no, this one's actually a figure. She is not a key ring. So Fallen. That's because they are better. But you girls just don't believe us when we show you. Or tell you that. So with that, Fallen, you will be getting the bendable old school Batgirl figure. I think I only have like 2. I actually had all of them at one point, I had Batman, the Joker, Catwoman, and Batgirl. I had all of them at one point, with the exception of like Robin and the Penguin. That's a she shed. That is just so wrong. You know that is just so wrong. So following this, we'll be going to you, my friend. Oh, wait, let's do this the right way so you can see the whole thing. There we go. So Fallen, the bendable Batgirl figure will be yours. And ironically, like I said, I just sent out your package last week. Now I got to start you a brand new one. That's right, you did get the Joker one, didn't you? The only one I got left is the Catwoman. That's the only one I actually have that's left. Somebody got Batman, and I can't remember who. It's been so long, because I think it was like one of the first smalls I'd ever actually picked up was like a bunch of these, or one of each of them, with the exception, like I said, of Robin and the Penguin. I don't think I could ever find those two, because otherwise I would have done the whole set and done them as one. But it doesn't always work that way. All right, so we're going to start you a new pile over here. And, there's one I do. There's a package I can send out. If anybody sees Silence, please have him get in touch with me, because I am trying to find his mailing address. And I thought he had sent it to me, but it is actually missing. And I am I've got to find it so I can get that little envelope sent to him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I kind of dilly-dallied around there a little bit, trying to kill some time. It is 9:19, so we've been on right about 2 hours. So we're gonna wrap things up tonight. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, please follow Twisted Sense tonight. Starts about 11 o'clock. Nerdy Effect is is Friday. Norvis will be back on Thursday, I hope. Ron on Friday. Twisted tomorrow. Myself for After Dark. And like I said, tomorrow we'll do After Dark. Friday we'll do a little retro gaming of the various ROM emulations that I've been working on. And like I said, if you guys got a theme that you guys want me to work on for the retro game, just throw it out there. Let me know in messages and all that good kind of stuff. Again, guys, please make sure you check out the Twitter account. Next week. It is at list_wits_show. We got the website. We're trying to get back into getting the website updated on a regular basis. And then again, Friday we'll be doing the retro gaming, and then Saturday we'll be doing the big show. And then Sunday, I have no idea what I'm going to stream Sunday afternoon. I have no clue yet. But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap things up for tonight. And as we always say, you can exercise the body. That's one thing. It's a very important thing. But if you don't exercise these, the rest of it really isn't going to matter. It's not going to help you out much. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wish you guys a good night. And we will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. I had to get my day straight with After Dark. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we'll set up a raid, probably go visit this other Australian. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
tone in to lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're braving the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're braving the right way, just make sure that you tune in to Lift Wits. You're watching Lift Wits. If you're braving the right way, just make sure that you tune in